Hey folks, it's Daniel O'Lear, and I'm going to be making some video tutorials with alcohol inks this weekend. I decided to make a quick video beforehand, just kind of explaining the medium and a few notes that we can just dive right in. First, make sure you're working in a well-ventilated area, windows open, fans on, etc. The vapors can be harmful, so wear a respirator mask like this one if you plan on working for extended periods of time. Same goes with the gloss, which we'll come back to. If your forehead starts sweating or you feel dizzy or nauseous, obviously stop and take a break. Second, you definitely want to wear gloves. It can get really messy. If you do get it on your skin, don't panic, just use some rubbing alcohol and it'll come right out. I would also recommend wearing old clothes or pajamas in case you get splashed. So for materials, you're going to need a few things. Yupo paper is ideal, but it will also work on glossy photo paper, or any gloss surface. But the Yupo paper was made specifically for alcohol inks, so I'd say it's ideal in terms of effects. Brand doesn't really matter. This is Ranger 8x10 heavy stock, but they also have 5x7, 9x12, 11x14, and even translucent papers to work on. So your inks, obviously, again, the brand doesn't really matter. I used to use these Ranger ones, but the local craft store stopped selling them, so I've switched to these nameless brands, and honestly, they work the exact same. Since this whole thing is a fluid process, you're going to want blending solution. This bottle actually says Ranger, and it's what they come with, but it is really just 70% rubbing alcohol. The name brand blending solution, the 70% rubbing alcohol, and the 91% rubbing alcohol all work, and they just have slightly different effects. So if you have one that you prefer, I would just stick with that. If you're really in a pinch, you can even use some booze, so that's always good. So you're going to need a puffer. I don't actually know what it's called, but it is from Ranger. It is basically just a giant bulb syringe. You can get it for like $14 on Amazon. Definitely worth it. Huge game changer. You're going to need it to blow the ink all around the page. And if that doesn't work or you can't find one, I would use the pressurized air. It's a bit more unpredictable and wild, so I would definitely get this little puffer if you can. Last but not least, we have our glaze, and I just use Krylon acrylic sealant after I've finished an ink, or especially if I'm going to be painting on that ink. I'll gloss it several times. And I think that's about it, so let's get right to it.